What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Coop DaTrainer, coming at you with a video to make you better than what you were the day before. What I'm going to do is go over some things that I don't normally talk about, that I never really talked about. And it's been my journey. My journey from going from 290 pounds down to the lowest of 185 pounds. Everything that I did was a natural way of doing it. It just took time. It took understanding. What I do and why I do what I do is all from passion. Everything that I do is from passion. So if you want to be able to change your body, you have to start doing things that you're not used to doing. I was raised up in the country, South Carolina, Lake City, South Carolina, where just about anything that you could eat, that you can think of, they had there to eat. The way that they made it, everything was with a lot of grease, a lot of butter, a lot of salt. That's the way that we grew up. So a lot of us gained weight and put on weight because we didn't know, we didn't understand. We didn't know that what we were eating was not the best that we could be eating. We just knew it tasted the best, that we knew what it tasted like. I knew it was something wrong with that, but I really couldn't put my finger on it because I was just used to seeing it all the time. So what actually started and sparked everything for me was my grandmother. She got sick, and when she got sick, I didn't understand, why she was sick, what was going on with her. She had lupus. I did a little bit of studying, trying to understand, a whole lot of reading about what lupus was and how she can get better. And she was like this since the mid 90s that I can remember. So when I went into the military, I started working out a little bit more. I started understanding that meat is not the best thing for you. Well, let me back it up. It's not always about meat. It's about what selection of meat that you pick. And it was a whole lot that I had to learn. So from my journey of being morbidly obese, and it wasn't that I was fat, it was that I was just country big. That's what we used to call it. But in actuality, it was morbidly obese. 6'2", 290, lift weights all the time, ate whatever I wanted to eat. To be honest, the only thing that you really need to change in the very beginning is being active. That's doing more than what you're used to doing. I don't care if you work at a job and at that job you're working, walking all day long back and forth. Your body is used to that. Once it's used to that, you have to do more than what you already been doing. Because if you stop doing that job, then you're going to gain more weight. It's not that, you're going to keep that same weight off. So it's a whole lot that I had to learn. I thought that me running up and down with the carts and just pulling all this heavy stuff at work, that's all the workout that I needed. That's not true. You have to start doing the things that you're not used to doing. That's when you'll start seeing the results. I didn't understand it then, I understand it now, and that's what I'm trying to teach. For me, it was a whole lifestyle change. I couldn't just do one part and not do the other part because it's something lacking. It's a combination of the two that you must put together. I don't care if you want to power lift. I don't care if you want to lift for competitions to show your body off in physique or in classic. I don't care if you just want to run around with the kids. You have to do something now and understand how it works to be able to do it in the future. The reason I eat the way I do now and I cut out a lot of things is not for how I'm feeling now. It's for how I don't want to feel in the future. As you get older, you don't want to do some of the things that you're doing when you're younger. You shouldn't have to. Life should start to be easier. And to make life easier in the future, you got to start doing something now. So my why of what I'm doing is to try to save as many people as I can. And my way of saving them is giving them the information that people is not giving out. Training people the way that people are not being trained. I want to give the way that I did it to somebody else. In the words of my homeboy, Eric Windley, I can show you a way, but I can't show you the way. In other words, I can show you the path that you can take to notate everything that you're doing to make it easier for you to understand that you don't have to count every calorie in the world. You don't have to count every rep in the world. You don't have to be bound to just what these numbers are. But in the very beginning, all you have to do is just listen to what I tell you. And I promise you, listen to me, you'll get everything in line, you'll get everything in order, and it's not gonna be hard. Now, you are gonna have to set times, you are gonna have to set days. And once you set those days and those times, it can work. This is all that I do. And this is my passion, this is what I push for. I mean, I've been collecting different pieces of equipment since probably about 2001, 2002. This is my lab when you hear me talk about it. I have everything that I need here. But it's good to get away and work out with people and be around people that are like-minded like you. They give you the confidence to keep on going. For a long time, people thought that, you know, I was confident. I wasn't confident at all. I was just cocky because of the lack of confidence. But once I learned that the only reason I feel like that is because I don't accept everything for myself, it had me mixed up. But now that I know that I can do the things that I'm saying, that I can pretty much pinpoint whatever is going on, I'm confident now. You can ask me a question, I can give you the answer. If I can't give you the answer right now, I promise you I can get the answer to you very shortly. I have people around me that they feel the same way that I do. And I'm gonna keep pushing that, keep pushing that, keep pushing that. This is for everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a kid, doesn't matter if you're adolescent, doesn't matter if you're elderly, it doesn't matter if you have disabilities. At some point, I can give you something that's gonna be key to help you get to where you wanna be. So, in a nutshell, holla at your boy, Coop DaTrainer, CoopDaTrainer. And pretty soon the website is coming out, getfitwithcoop.com. Holla at your boy.